Hello and welcome back to my channel, She Talks Systems. If you're just finding me for the first time, my name is Nicola. I'm obviously the host of She Talks Systems and I'm the owner of Nicola Melinda Consulting. I'm a tech consult for clients who are looking to leverage technology and to help them organise and automate their processes in their business. So today's video is going to be showing you just the reasons as to why I decided to move from using Calendly and started to use the Dubsado scheduler, and also will show you some of the pros and cons. So if you're currently on the fence and you're trying to figure out if you should really make the leap and leave Calendly and come into Dubsado, then I'm just going to walk you through why I decided to do that in my business. So this is a video that is really for those of you who either are new to Dubsado or perhaps you've had it for quite some time and your scheduling process is currently outside of Dubsado. So as you all know, Dubsado does have its own scheduler. It has a beta on it, although that's been there for quite a while and it is pretty much self-sufficient. The scheduler runs very, very well. Within Calendly, I do have here my previous Calendly account. This was what I set up at the very beginning of my business to understand how it worked and how I could really use it. So you can see here that on my dashboard, I do have some various appointment types, and in the end, only ended up using this one appointment type here, which was my 30-minute consultation call. Now, as I started to consider my client process and what I wanted to incorporate in my business, for example, I wanted to have a client check-in call, I actually could not turn that on unless I was actually going to upgrade. Now, for me, when it comes to choosing tech platforms, I am all about efficiency and cost as well. And so for me, it has to make sense in terms of, am I really going to use this tool to the point where I really need to pay for it? Some tools, it is definitely worthwhile. So for example, I will pay for Dubsado. However, for my appointments, knowing that I could bring these very simple appointment types into a tool that I already pay for really made that decision for me. I just did not want to have to pay to have more appointments and pay for two platforms essentially. So coming into Dubsado now, as you can see, this is all within my schedulers, and they list the scheduler under their template section. So within Dubsado, you can have your various templates for your emails, your forms, your client packages, and your scheduler is also a template. So these are all of my different call types. They are all live. I use every single one of them within my business right now, and they serve me for their own specific purpose. So the one that you can see right now on screen is Coffee Chat with Nicola. You know, because who wouldn't want to have a coffee with me? But I also have appointments that support me through my setups, my retainer services, even for actually hiring on my team. I have a scheduler specific for that process. So all of these support me in my business. And what's great is that I don't have to worry about my cost or my package changing in any type of way. Instead, it is all included within my Dubsado package. So let's have a look at my consultation or my clarity call, as I like to call it. So this is my clarity call scheduler, and let's just walk through what the actual settings look like within Dubsado scheduler itself. So as you can see, you're able to have, this is what they call the basic settings. They have the basic settings tab. So I have my appointment name, which is chosen, my systems clarity call. I'm able to choose how long that appointment will last for. So I'm happy with 30 minutes, and you can also have a custom time if you want to make it 20 minutes, 25, 45 minutes, 90 minutes. You can make the time duration very customized. Then you can say, when can this appointment be scheduled? All that means is that I can really say, is this appointment just going to be open indefinitely? Is it only available within a rolling day? So I don't want people to book outside of a 2-week period or 2 weeks ahead of advance, or a fixed date range. So this is great if you are running a specific offer and you know that it's only going to be available between the 1st of June and the 30th of June. That's what the fixed date range will do for you. So next, I can actually customize my calendar. So let's bring this up to date and we'll have a look going from May onwards, as I'm filming this in May. So you can see my availability is inside of this area, and so I can really customize my calendar to say when I am actually available to take appointments, and that is so useful for me. I don't have to worry about any random calls jumping in my diary. Everything is set, and people can just literally book straight in on the calendar. What will also happen is that I have this setting to say show me as busy, so I don't want to have conflicts in my calendar. So when these calls are scheduled and people do get in on the diary, it will simply mark that time as busy, and so it will just mean that no other appointments will go in at that time. Next is the location. So I actually do put my Zoom link in there for individuals to be able to jump in and book a call with me straight away, or just jump on my Zoom. And so that works so well for me. And so you can use your location if you have a specific address that you meet, if you have a phone number, if the client provides a phone number for you, then that can also be used as the location field. And a lot of these fields are populated within smart fields. So Dubsado allows you to actually create a really smart field template. So just going back to the basics as well, what you will notice here is that we do have a canned email in place. And so this is an email template that essentially I could just use to send this out to anyone within my Dubsado, and they'll just have the link to book a call straight onto my calendar. Now, the advanced settings give you a lot more functions, and you're able to really customize this even more. So you can prevent bookings, you can choose how much notice you need to have before someone can get on your diary. So for me, 24 hours notice is definitely needed. I don't need to know I've got an appointment in 10 minutes. So I do like to put a buffer in place. And I have a buffer time before and after appointments are also put on my calendar as well. And that's really helpful for me just to space out appointments so I don't have meetings stacking up on top of each other. Then I can say how I want my times to be to show on the actual scheduler calendar itself. So I like people to see 30-minute slots that are available. So what that means is, i.e. 1:30, 2 p.m, 2:30, 3 p.m, and so on and so on. So it will do it on the hour. The next is the appointment details. So allow a maximum of 3 appointments per day. That's 3 of these appointments per day. And I keep this box blank so that it just means that the appointment template, this scheduler, can be used over and over again. It will never expire, so to speak. And then we go into your send and sharing options. So this is really where you can customize it just a little bit more. There are only certain ways that you can customize the Dubsado scheduler. So the welcome message, that is definitely an area that you can customize. So this is my message that people see at the top of the screen. Then we have a confirmation email. Now, Dubsado will send an email out automatically if you do not use this area. However, if you do have a custom template, you want to share additional details with your clients and before they actually get on the call with you, then I definitely recommend creating a canned email template, and then you can use it within that specific scheduler. Now, additional forms. So this is perfect if you have to attach a questionnaire, for example, or if you want to use the scheduler on your website and then you still want to capture any new leads that are booking a call onto your diary, then you can attach either a lead capture form or you can attach a questionnaire if this is perhaps for someone who is already working with you. Perhaps you are booking in a kickoff call. So there are different forms. You can always choose your forms. The drop-down menu will give you all of the forms that are available, and then you just attach whichever form is actually applicable. In this process, what you will also have to consider is that the form will need to be completed in order to confirm the appointment. So that is definitely something to bear in mind. Now, if you do have another web page or a URL that you want to redirect your clients to after they've booked on the calendar with you, then you can just pop that link in here. Maybe you want to send them through to your Facebook group or you have a thank you page. You can always redirect your clients through to that link. So the next option is we're looking at the invoices. So if this is a paid consultation, you can actually have an invoice attached directly in your appointment. This can be a little bit tricky sometimes in Dubsado, and I think it is going to be something that just still needs a bit of work unless it gets updated, but every now and then it works. Sometimes it doesn't work for me. However, you can create an invoice straight away, and so if you have your clients who need to book with you, you can just create the line item, and then you can also choose to apply discounts or not, and then you can actually have that attached, and so your clients will have to pay again to confirm their appointment. So now we have our notifications. So email notifications are your email reminders. So these will send out, essentially, you can choose when they will go. So you have the time prior, which is anything leading up to the appointment. So these are emails that will be sent out before your appointment time. So I have a 60-minute reminder and I have a 24 hours reminder. So I just want to remind my clients of their call with me the next day, and just to give them a little nudge 1 hour before the actual call takes place. And then we can just decide to change how we view the scheduler. If I want to see in a month view, I want to see all the dates of availability throughout the month of May, month of June, then I can just toggle this on. And that is essentially how it looks. Those are the settings that you have in the back end of Dubsado. The scheduler does provide you with a lot of functionality, as you can see. So what I do also want to share is that you do have the ability to actually share your appointment scheduler. So you can also grab a link and share this out publicly. You can share it with your clients. You can pop it into emails and things like that. You can also share this on your website. So if I wanted to embed this into my website or into a sales page or into another platform, i.e. ClickUp, I can grab my scheduler and I can embed this, use the embed code and pop it straight into the page that I want to have it shared in. And so just to give you guys a view of what that looks like when you have the actual scheduler attached, this is what my scheduler will look like when my clients go on to actually book a call with me. So you can see there that I have my welcome message at the top. What will happen is it will give the title of the call, it will show my business name, it will say how long the call is for, it obviously has a location, and it will show the default time zone. I'm obviously based in the UK, so that is my default time zone that is going to show up. For clients, they're able to see their default time zone, and you can literally just choose a time that is suitable in your local time, and then you can see what dates of availability there are, what times dates are available, and clients can just go ahead, select a date and time, and they can just go through and fill out all of their details to book a call. And it is simple as that. Once a call is booked, I, as the business owner, have an email confirmation that is sent to me. My clients will instantly receive a confirmation email from me to them to let them know that the call has been booked, and it goes straight into my Google Calendar, straight into my Dubsado on the calendar, and I literally don't have to lift a finger. So I hope that was really helpful for you guys. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope that was really helpful for you. If you have any questions, please feel free to just drop them below and I will be happy to answer those for you. If you have not yet subscribed, please do subscribe. Just hit the subscribe button, hit like if you do enjoy this video as well, and I will see you guys next time.